Do you know the difference between it's and its? If the answer is no, stick around and I'll walk you through it in this video. Ellii. Hi, I'm Lise from Ellii. Do you know when to use it's with an apostrophe and it's with no apostrophe? It's with an apostrophe is short for it is or it has. So when can you use it's? Let's take a look at these 4 tips. Here's tip number 1. We often use it's with an apostrophe in the subject position. The subject position is usually the first position in an English sentence. It's followed by a verb and sometimes by an object. It's is the contracted form of the subject pronoun it plus the verb is or has. Take a look at these examples. It's nice to meet you. It's been a while since I've seen my family. All right, let's move on to tip number 2. We also use it's with an apostrophe when followed by an article, such as a, an, or the. In this position, an article and a noun are the object of the sentence. Here are 2 examples. It's a beautiful day outside. It's the 3rd time I've called her this week. Great job! Let's take a look at tip number 3. We use it's with an apostrophe when followed by an adjective as well. An adjective is a word that describes something or expresses a feeling. Adjectives follow the be verb. Look at this example. It's delicious. Before an adjective, you must use it's with an apostrophe since it stands for it plus the verb is. Let's look at another example. It's great that we have more time to plan the party. All right, and finally, here's tip number 4. We also use it's with an apostrophe when followed by an ing verb. It's common to see the subject pronoun it followed by the present progressive verb tense when an action is happening right now. We form the present progressive tense with the be verb and an ing verb. Check out these examples. Wow, it's snowing in the summertime. Ugh, it's taking forever to get this project done. So that was it's with an apostrophe. But what about it's without an apostrophe? It's with no apostrophe is a possessive adjective. Possessive adjectives such as my, your, his, her, etc. show possession or ownership of a noun. It's is a third-person possessive adjective that shows something belongs to the pronoun it. So when do we use it's? Let me teach you 2 tips to help you remember when to use it's without an apostrophe. Here's tip number 1. We usually use it's in the object position. Remember that the typical sentence pattern is subject, verb, object. Objects follow the main verb of an English sentence. Let's look at a couple of examples. My dog loves its new toy. The Eiffel Tower is so unique. I really admire its design. Now it's time for the final tip. Tip number 2. We also use it's when followed by a noun with no article. If the sentence does not have an article like a, an, or the before a noun, then we usually need to use it's with no apostrophe. Take a look at these examples. Check out my new phone. Have you seen all its features? Look, that baby has its thumb in its mouth. Do you think you can remember all of that? Let's do some practice to review it all. Here we go. Take a look at this sentence. Which is correct? It's with an apostrophe or it's with no apostrophe? That's right. The correct answer is it's cold in here. We need it's with an apostrophe because it's in the subject position and it's followed by an adjective. Try this one next. Is it its or its, and why? You got it. This new TV show is great. I love its storyline. We need its with no apostrophe because it's in the object position and it comes before a noun with no article. How about this one? What do you think? It's or its? That's right. I don't want to go outside today because it's raining. We need it's with an apostrophe when it comes before an ing verb. It's raining is the present progressive verb tense. Let's try one more. Did you choose it's with the apostrophe? That's correct. The answer is it's a good idea. Let's do it. It's in the subject position and is followed by the article a. Well done! Now you know the difference between it's and its. See you next time and happy studying. Ellii.